Agile Principle 3. Deliver working software. From a couple of weeks to a couple of months, with a preference to the shorter time scale. This principle resonates best in a startup. When you're in a startup, you need to get products frequently out the door and into the customer's hands. This is in order to know that the direction your product is taking is the direction it needs to be in. In a startup, you're growing and at a novice stage of product development. Each bit of feedback from your customer proves to be your learning curve and also adds valuable insight to your work in progress. It can prove very ineffective and expensive if you're working on a product and present the end product to the customer only to realize it's not what they've been looking for. This principle guides the Agile team to deliver a working product at the end of an iteration or sprint to the customer to get their feedback. If the product needs rework, it's not a big task as the time used on the product and the resources deployed have not been substantial. Prototyping is packaging a product which holds no value in the hands of the customer. Agile ensures that the product that goes out at the end of every iteration is workable software which can hold value on its own in the market. Even though the slice of the entire product that's delivered to the customer at the end of an iteration is part of a whole, it's still a working software which can stand on its own as a whole product. Agile ensures that no time gets wasted on documentation and prototyping, which is not a sellable commodity. The working software that's delivered to the client is sellable in the open market and can begin fetching a return on the initial investment. This principle is a bridge between the earlier principles and the next one. While we want to keep the customer needs at the top of the priority list, we also want to work closely with them to understand those needs. How do we work closely with them? We present working software to them at regular intervals and see if it matches their requirement list and check off all the details that the product needs to have.